Imagine you're a middle-class American. You work hard every day, you save a little for your family, you pay your bills on time, you hope for a safe future. But slowly, everything you thought was safe begins to crumble. And the reason isn't you. It's a $1 trillion mistake made decades ago. A mistake that reshaped the lives of millions of Americans. Let's go back to the 1970s. The economy was booming, jobs were plentiful, families were happy, people felt secure. It was a golden era for the American middle class. Streets were full of children playing on bicycles, neighbors smiled and waved. Home ownership was a dream many could achieve. Behind the scenes, however, powerful policymakers were making decisions few could understand. They made a bet on debt, on risk, on the idea that everything would keep growing forever. Banks started offering loans to people who could barely afford them. Debt became the new American dream. At first, it seemed harmless, exciting even. But cracks were already forming. Bills began to pile up, piggy banks broke, and families unknowingly stepped into a system they didn't fully understand. Over time, these loans weren't just sitting quietly. Banks bundled them together and sold them as investments worldwide. Everyone believed it was safe, until it wasn't. One wrong move and the dominoes began to fall. Fast forward to 2008, the housing bubble burst. Foreclosures skyrocketed. Millions of people lost their homes, their savings, and their trust in the system. Banks collapsed. Governments had to step in with bailouts, but most middle-class families got little to nothing. The $1 trillion mistake wasn't just about money. It was about a system designed in favor of those with influence and knowledge. Student loans ballooned, retirement savings evaporated, families faced eviction notices, jobs were lost, futures uncertain. The gap between the wealthy and everyone else widened. While some recovered, most remained stuck, struggling to regain what was lost. And all of it traced back to choices made decades earlier by those who controlled the flow of money. But understanding history is power. It shows how mistakes can ripple across generations. Families who survived learned to be cautious, to question, to plan. They realized financial knowledge isn't optional, it's survival. Small steps matter. Learning about money, investments, savings, and debt management can grow into lasting wealth. Think of it like planting seeds. One small seed today can become a tree tomorrow. One smart financial decision can prevent catastrophe later. The American middle class may have been shaken, but the lessons are clear. Risk unchecked can destroy dreams, but knowledge and preparation can protect them. Policies and decisions may change lives in ways most people never notice until it's too late. If you want to protect your future, understanding money is not a luxury, it's essential. History repeats itself only if we ignore the lessons. The $1 trillion mistake that broke the middle class doesn't have to repeat in your life. Every choice you make with your money matters. Every small step toward financial education counts. Start today. Learn, save, and grow. Because the best time to prepare was yesterday. The next best time is right now. If you want to explore more economic stories that shape our world, stories that teach us how money, policy, and decisions affect our lives, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Learn from the past, understand the present, and take control of your financial future.